The repression of emotion causes anxiety. The feelings that we felt over the years, but we never processed. We just kind of pushed them down. My name is Arnie Peterson from Awareness and Health in Victoria, BC, and this is the Anxiety Series. There are quite a few other videos in this series. Check them out in the description. And so I want to talk about this anxiety, this repression of feelings, in a very simple way that we can understand. Think of a little ping pong ball. Okay, that represents a feeling over the years, long ago, that we felt something, but it was too much to feel. So we just kind of pushed it down. We took that ping pong ball and we shoved it under the surface of the water. And it's pretty easy to hold down. And we were never maybe really taught how to deal with our emotions. And we were taught to maybe push things down, or you got to push through things, or you got to toughen up, or don't be a crybaby, or whatever beliefs we were taught. Maybe our parents just didn't express emotion themselves, or maybe they expressed themselves with anger in unhealthy ways, but we never really learned in some way or another how to fully process all of our feelings. So all these little ping pong balls, we shoved them under the surface. Felt something again, we shoved it under the surface. We just repressed them. We just kept repressing them down. We kept doing that, pushing them down, pushing them down. Then over the years, all of a sudden something happens and it becomes overwhelming. And we're in this state of anxiety and we don't know why. Well, there's all this unexpressed feeling within us. And we don't really know what we feel anymore. Everything we see is all mixed up with all this past unexpressed feeling. It's all there. Where does it go? Well, it's subsurface. It's maybe held in our cellular memory, in our subconscious mind. But if we don't process what we feel, it doesn't release. It stays with us. And so something happens, we get overwhelmed, and all of a sudden, it's like all those ping pong balls, we pushed them down, we're holding them down, we're holding them under the water. And then one little thing happens, the straw that breaks the camel's back, they call it, and all the ping pong balls just explode up. We get overwhelmed. That's an anxiety or panic attack. Okay, it's all the feelings just come up all at once. You know, we can't deal with what's going on in the moment. That's hard enough. But what about years, decades maybe of unresolved feelings coming up all at once? We can't deal with that. And it's hard to know what we're feeling with what's going on because it's all mixed up with all this past stuff. And it gets very connected with our belief systems and our perception filter. So all that emotion gets pushed onto what we're looking at. The current experience gets tainted with all that feeling that comes up, and then there's a lot of judgment associated with it. We judge that person, it's their fault for making us feel this way. Or this situation, we're blowing it out of proportion, everything. We're overreacting, okay? Or we just push everything down and we don't ever get to feel. So if you really want to process things, let go of anxiety, and to be able to resolve this repressed emotion, well, we don't have to go live out the past traumatizing experiences if there are any. We don't have to go through all those feelings. The present moment is a gift to us. In the present moment, all of that stuff is already coming up. Believe it or not, it really is. When you get triggered and you feel overwhelmed and all those ping pong balls are coming up, that's the past. That's the unresolved feelings of long ago. So if we practice doing a simple awareness practice every day, we sit, we go into our breathing, we start practicing being with what we feel, just feeling the inner felt sensations of breathing. I feel air moving in my nose, down my windpipe in my lungs, filling up, letting go. I feel that feeling. I can feel the internal felt sense of that. Then I move it out to my extremities, feel my arms, my shoulders, my head, my legs, feel my stomach. Just go through your whole body. Sit in a chair maybe, somewhere safe and comfortable. Okay, I can feel my weight in the chair. I can feel my back on the backrest of the chair. I feel my head leaning back. Feel the boundary between where your head ends and the cushion begins or the wall ends and your head begins. Just notice that boundary. Notice the feeling sensations. Notice the sounds. Notice the feeling. Notice the scent of what you're smelling in the room. And just feel everything. Practice coming back to your body. You're going to get pulled away in thoughts a million times. You're going to get distracted. You're going to think about the day. You're going to think this is a waste of time. But it's not a waste of time. It's actually extremely productive with your time because it'll help you train your mind to, in the moment, be with what you feel. Go into your body feelings and sensations and accept them. So when you get triggered in life and those ping pong balls just explode up, from subsurface and they come out into the water, all those feelings come up and you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling anxiety attack or panic attack. Well, in that moment, you practice now being with what you feel. You can now breathe into the feeling. You practice, you can breathe into it. And if you practice at 7 o'clock every morning or whatever time you pick, if you do it every day for a month and sit for 15 minutes, you're going to feel different every day. You're going to feel different range of emotions every day. One day it'll be calm and easy. Another day, your head will be on fire. Your mind will be pulling you off. You'll really hate what you're doing. But if you keep doing it every day, after a month, you will have gotten used to a wide bandwidth of different emotions, human emotions, and gotten used to being with them because you keep coming back to your body feeling. Now you're in that panic attack. You're able to breathe, bring yourself back, ground yourself, look around and assess, okay, is everything safe? And if everything's not, if there's danger, you make yourself safe. But if it is safe, you can go, okay, it's really not a big deal. I feel that I'm blowing this out of proportion. This is that thing where the ping pong balls are blowing up. It's just feeling. You're a feeling being. You're designed to feel. Breathe into the feeling. Go into your body. Just feel what's in your body right now. Pushing it away may feel like the thing to do. It's the habit. But it's just going to build up more feeling, and then it's just going to become more at another time. And it's going to keep triggering fight or flight to happen more and more. You're going to start getting more anxious and more worried and concerned because all this feeling is stuck in there. And it's really hard to be present when all this stuff from the past is diluting the present moment with all these past experiences that are unresolved. So to resolve them in the present moment, be with what you feel. Practice the awareness practice. Keep coming back to your breath. Feel what you feel in your body. Allow it. Accept it. That'll allow you during a time of need, of emotional challenge, to be with what you feel, to be able to process it, to be able to handle it. Then you'll be here in life, and instead of I can't handle being here, I want to get somewhere else up here, but you can't actually up-level in life and handle the steps it takes to achieve your goals if you can't handle being here where you are. This will help you ground and be present and become emotionally confident where you are here so that you can then handle the steps it takes to level up and to move towards your goals and dreams and start to achieve them, because you can then handle all the emotions that come up through each step it takes to get to them. Does that make sense? I'm going to leave this video right here. Just try it for a while. 4-5 weeks it takes to start becoming a pattern in your subconscious, an automatic subconscious program, that awareness practice. Practice it every day for 5 minutes maybe. Just sit, go into your breathing, be with what you feel, get pulled away. Practice coming back, get pulled away 1,000,000 times. Practice coming back in a safe place. So now when you get triggered into high emotion, you've practiced coming back to a grounded state and the association of safety that you practice in, so you'll be able to come back, notice, go into your breathing, and help convince your subconscious mind things are safe because you practice in a safe state. My name is Arnie Peterson from Awareness and Health, and I wish you an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And stay tuned, there are going to be a few more anxiety videos in this series, and make sure to watch the rest from the beginning. And the link is down below in the description. See you soon.